What's up, Facebook? I think this is the first time I'm going live on my personal page. I go live all the time for my team, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time for everybody. So I'm so happy that you're all here. This is super exciting. I'm kind of itching everywhere because I'm in Florida and I'm getting bit by mosquitoes, and I'm a little paranoid, I'm not going to lie. I'm afraid of getting Zika because everybody says Zika is here, but my mom assures me that there's no Zika, and my family assures me that there's no Zika. But for some reason, the news has something else to say about the Zika virus, but regardless, we'll put that aside. But if I get up and I start like dying or coughing or something or whatever the symptoms of Zika is, you'll have to forgive me. So yeah, I'm super excited to be talking to you guys today. I just, this morning, just started doing a 3-day detox. I like to do these detox whenever I'm feeling a little fluffy, whenever I don't know, overdo it with the health and with the eating. I love to eat good food. I definitely follow the rule of balance where you can have everything, just not all at once. And I was just on a 7-day cruise with my family, and on the first day of the cruise, I was like so pumped, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat healthy every day, and I'm not gonna eat the cookies, and I'm not gonna eat the cake, and I'm not gonna eat junk food, and I'm gonna eat like only salads. I'm gonna eat at the salad buffet every day. Well, that worked for about, I don't know, a few hours probably. And I had one little treat and I had another little treat. And I'll remember the moment on the cruise that I made the mental switch that I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna eat everything. We were at dinner, and there's like this dinner menu. If you've ever been on a cruise, and you get to like choose whatever you want to eat. And so we were at dinner, and I see that there's escargot on the menu, and I love escargot. And it was with this like super buttery garlic. Hi, Nate. Nice to see you. Super garlic, buttery olive oil sauce, and it was like drenched in it, and there was like way more portion than I actually needed to eat. And so I just started dipping a whole bunch of bread. I don't even like the bread on the cruise, but it was there, so I just started wanting to eat all of the garlic bread. Like, if you ever eaten escargot, you know that you just eat it for the garlic butter sauce. I mean, let's be real here. Hi, nice to see you. So at that point, I had the escargot, and I was like, you know what, fine, whatever. I'm gonna enjoy myself and eat whatever. And I did just eat whatever. And it just kind of, reminded me of how I was for so long. I mean, some of you on Facebook, you've just been following me since I started my fitness journey, but a lot of you have known me for much longer than that, way before I was into fitness or health by any chance. And I was never overweight. I was never really, obese or anything, but I always carried a little bit more weight than I wanted to. And at that time, I was really following a lot of like fashion magazines, and I was really into fashion and looking good. And I just basically subscribed to the rule of like wear black all the time, so that you like hide your fat rolls and no one can really see how much extra weight you're actually carrying. And that was really the rule that I lived it by. And I thought that even though I wasn't, overweight, I didn't really need to work on my health and fitness because I ate organic, and I was a vegetarian, and I didn't eat meat, and I, subscribed to all those like fitness fad or eating fads where like you're gluten-free, or you don't eat this, and low sodium, low salt, low sugar, whatever. And you just like get wrapped up in like, oh, I eat healthy because I eat organic. And I really thought that I ate healthy because I eat organic, or that I didn't eat bread, or I didn't eat whatever the fad diet of the time was. And that's really what I guess fueled me to never really start health and fitness, because I was never really, extreme in my eating habits. But I remember working at a bank, and every day for lunch, I would go to Starbucks and I would have my skinny latte, and I thought that skinny meant like healthy. And hi to you, you're so cute. Obrigado. So I thought that, getting the skinny latte made me skinny, and that meant that I was not eating bad food. But then I would also pair it with like a scone. I love those blueberry scones that they had. I don't know if Starbucks still has those, but those are like my favorite. And then around Christmas time or this time, I would get gingerbread anything. I remember there was like a gingerbread loaf. Okay, I'm not trying to advertise for Starbucks here, so I'll move on to the point. But basically, I thought that because I was eating all of these things, that I didn't really need to work on my health and fitness. And I was happy with being a size 6, because even though I I'm a shorty. Being size 6 wasn't like awful, but I was definitely trying to hide what my actual weight was, what my true weight was. I was super insecure. And if I, around Christmas time, I would start thinking, oh, I need to join a gym. I need to get healthy. And I would pay like a lot of money to go to one of those like fancy health clubs where they have like super nice showers and saunas and like a nice running track, so you didn't have to necessarily use the treadmill. And that's what I thought fitness was, that you go to the gym and you basically take advantage of the sauna and kind of play around on the elliptical for a little bit, and that meant you're going to be healthy. And I never saw results doing that because I never added the nutrition part, and I never really took my fitness seriously. Even when I paid for personal training sessions, I never necessarily cared what we were doing. And I remember writing down the moves or the exercises that the personal trainer suggested, and I would get bored within a week. I would walk around the gym with this like piece of paper that I wrote all the moves on, and I would use the machines, which always grossed me out, by the way. I was always like, I spent more time wiping down the machines with alcohol than actually using the machines at the gym. It just always grossed me out. It still to this day grosses me out. And I never was really insecure to use the actual machines, but I didn't like that everybody was constantly watching me, this crazy OCD person, wiping down the machines to infinity. But anyway, so I never saw results doing that because I never really did anything seriously. I never really took it seriously. I never did the full package. I always did what I thought that I was supposed to do. Everybody says, oh, if you want to lose weight, you need to eat healthy. You need to work out a few times a week, and that's it. That'll get you through it. Well, I did that for about 3 days to 3 weeks. I never stuck with it. I always paid those heavy fines to cancel my gym membership, probably even before January was even over. And I kind of just did that for years and years and years. And I was never happy with my weight. I was always insecure. I hated going to the beach. I hated the summertime. I'm half Brazilian, and going to the beach is a big deal. Wearing the tiniest bikini possible is a big deal. And I never could do that. And I hated that I never had the confidence to go to the beach and be in a bikini and feel good about myself. I would always buy one pieces. I remember one time I spent like $300 on this beautiful Diane von Furstenberg one piece just to go to Aruba so that nobody would see my belly flap. And all this time I'm saying, no, I don't need help. I don't need help. I basically would try anything but good health and good nutrition and like an actual workout program to get skinny and fat. And at one point it got so bad that I bought these like skinny teas. It wasn't a tea necessarily. I think it was a pill. It was like one of those crazy weight loss pills, and I got really, really skinny, really, really fast. I think I dropped like 15 pounds in 1 month. It was like super effective. But then I started getting these heart palpitations, and I thought I was having a heart attack. Like, it happened like 3 times to me in the world. Hi, Michelle, I love you too. So I thought I was having a heart attack, and I stopped taking those. And it actually, the effects of having like fast beating heart happened to me for like a good year afterwards. It would just happen randomly. And I always contemplated if I should go to the hospital or not. And I knew it was from those terrible weight loss pills. So yes, I guess they are effective in the short term, but I'm still scared to this day of what it did to my body back then. So, which really brings me to the next story. So I had moved across the world abroad, and I started walking around everywhere, and I started eating different food. A Mediterranean diet is pretty healthy if you actually stick to it. Lots of salads, lots of vegetarian meals that aren't necessarily high fat or anything. And I just saw that I was living a more active lifestyle, and I started feeling good about myself, and I guess getting toned just from walking around all the time. When you live in a city in general, you walk around a lot and you get more toned just from walking around. And I decided that I wanted to like do more for fitness, and I started dating my current partner, and he was a runner at the time, and he loved to run, and I never really knew how to run. And every time I did run, I felt like I was dying, and I hated being out of breath. And he told me, well, basically you're not running correctly because you shouldn't feel like you're dying every time you're running. And he basically taught me how to run at my own pace. So I started running a little bit, and I getting really good results with that. I felt really good about myself, and just making like small little steps. And I would, first started running for 20 minutes. Hi, Naomi. My little baby's watching me from the window. So I started running for a half an hour, and then 40 minutes, and then an hour. And I just started getting these little milestones, little by little. You don't do it overnight. You know, a lot of you have just started following me in the last year in my fitness journey, where you see me, you know, working out really fast. I love those insanity workouts. I love punching really fast and doing all those things. But it was not always the case. I couldn't even do a push-up when I started working out. And so I started running, and that got boring pretty quickly. I didn't want to stick with that, and it basically made me venture off into a world of looking for something else. Like, I knew that I didn't want to do a gym membership because it was a total waste of my money, and I didn't spend a lot of time actually working out, and I never saw results from it because I didn't have the motivation to come up with the workout routines myself, and I wasn't going to pay for a personal trainer 3 to 5 times a week. So I knew that I didn't want to do that, and I've started following people on Instagram, like looking for fitness inspiration. And basically, I came across all these people that started selling at-home workout programs, and I never knew you could really work out at your own pace or at home. Like, I never knew that was an option, and I was really excited. So I, for months and months and months, followed all these fitness girls that were doing workouts at home or doing workouts near a pool or something, like a really beautiful setting. And I was getting super inspired. And I remember like saving some videos or saving some workout moves and writing it down and being like, oh, I should do that. I should do that. And like 1 out of 20 times would I actually do that. I basically was like watching from afar. And at one point I realized, you know what, watching these people doing it is not the same as doing it yourself. So I was scrolling one day and I was looking at these transformation photos from this one fitness girl, this fitness personal trainer on Instagram, and this girl had an amazing transformation, and I said to myself, you know what, like, I'm tired of watching other people have transformation stories or transformation photos. I want my own transformation photo. So I went and I got my own. So I went and I bought the at-home workout guide, which I thought was expensive, but I realized, you know what? Not investing in my health has gotten me nowhere, and it's not gotten me the results that I want. And I do want a bikini body this summer, and I'm gonna get a bikini body this summer. And so this program was a 3-month program. I signed up, got the program, started doing it in my own home. I was traveling a lot when I went, and so even when I was traveling, I was doing that workout program, and it was portable, and it was most of the workouts you didn't need to use any equipment, so it was perfect for me when I was traveling. And I just started doing them in my hotel room, started doing them at home, I started doing them outside in the park. And within 3 months, like, I looked amazing. I felt so good. I wasn't where I wanted to be in my fitness journey, but I had lost a lot of weight. I totally transformed my body, which was really the important thing. And I transformed my mind. And I wasn't necessarily committing to a health plan at that point. I wasn't necessarily taking my nutrition seriously, but I was making healthier choices, and that was really half the battle. And then I got pregnant. When I was pregnant, I was still working out. I was still doing a lot of Tracy Anderson workouts. I was still doing a lot of at-home fitness programs, and I stayed active up until 9 months. I think I was running until 6 months, but I was eating everything under the sun. And by my second trimester, there was this French bakery around the corner to my house, and I was hitting that place up every day. Macaroons, croissants, like everything delicious and yummy. I was just eating for two. At that point, and if any of you have ever been pregnant, you know you're not supposed to eat for two. You're only supposed to eat like 200 or 300 calories more while you're per day during your pregnancy to not gain the weight. And by the end of my pregnancy, I had gained 23 kilos, which is about, I don't know, I'm going to say close to 50 pounds or something like that. And on my small frame, it was ridiculous. And I was so disappointed in myself. I had gone so far into my fitness journey, and I felt like, what, like, now I'm gonna give up? And I was like, no, I can't. I have to get back into my pre-pregnancy jeans by my birthday. And I had my baby in July, and so I had until January 1st to get into my pre-pregnancy jeans. And so again, I started really hard with the at-home workout programs, doing them every single day, sometimes twice a day because I was crazy. But what happened was I made the mental switch for the eating. I really changed my eating habits. I got these portion control containers. I started eating within my portions. I started drinking Shakeology every day, which is like making sure that you have all the vitamins and stuff. So the cravings for the pastries and the macaroons and stuff, that all went away. I still was eating chocolate. I was still eating some stuff. I wasn't depriving myself. Don't Don't get me wrong. I definitely had my treats still because, like I said, I love food. I love to eat good stuff. But I definitely put it within reason, and I put it within portion. And by my birthday dinner, I fit into my pre-pregnancy jeans. And I was so excited that I went to this super fancy restaurant for my birthday and wore jeans because I was just so excited to fit into my jeans again. And I couldn't believe it because I knew that I didn't want to be that kind of mom that has their baby, gains a ton of weight, and then never loses it, and then just kind of keeps gradually gaining more weight throughout the years. I didn't want to be that person. I wanted to have all the health and nutrition and vitality and energy to play with my baby girl and to be healthy for the coming pregnancies that I would have. I didn't want it to be a one-time thing where I just lose weight and gain it back and then never, lose it again. So I knew that I needed to do that for life, and that I needed to make a change in my health and my fitness for life. It wasn't just for the pre-pregnancy jeans anymore. It was like, I need to do this forever because I have to be healthy for my baby girl. And that's basically what led me into fitness coaching. And once I figured out the secret, which was exercising, eating well, and staying supported, staying motivated every day, I wanted to pay for that forward. And that's really what brings me to what I do today. That's what I help people do. I've helped them realize that you do a little bit by little every single day. I'm getting bitten crazy by these Florida Zika viruses, Zika mosquitoes. And so you do a little bit every day, and that's going to get you to the long haul. That's going to make it easier for you every single day, where you can go to Starbucks, see that gingerbread loaf, and not be tempted by it anymore because you're like, not really worth it. But on Christmas dinner, when your family makes a beautiful dessert table, you're going to eat everything on it, and you're not going to feel guilty about it. You're going to eat it, and it's going to be okay, because at the end of the day, you're going to go back and work out. The next day, you're going to, start eating healthy again. And it's not a one-time thing. It's a forever thing. So that's really what I do. That's what I help people do. That's what I help people realize. It's the mental switch that I really am, passionate about. So this year, there is a lot of exciting things that are going on in my fitness bootcamp. And I want to help you guys realize how it's tangible to fit into your lives. I know a lot of you are busy. I know a lot of you have crazy lifestyles where it's super hard to prepare your meals, or it's super hard to exercise. But I want to get you there. And I want to let you know that you do have the time, and that you do have the space, that whatever excuses that you've made for yourself in the past, let it go. Drop it. No one I know has legitimate excuses. It's all about priorities, and it's what you prioritize. And I want you to know that you can prioritize these things. It's not above you. It's not beneath you. You can definitely do this. And I want you to know that this year that you're going to be supported. Don't make fitness resolutions this year. Stick to them for 3 days to 3 weeks to whatever. Don't just sign up for a gym membership and hope that getting a gym membership is going to make you get your fitness goals. You're going to have to actually do the work. You're going to have to actually put good things into your body. You're going to have to fuel yourself with positive energy, and that's really what's going to get you there for the long haul. So me and my fitness coach buddies, our friends, we are doing a huge group tomorrow, and I want to invite you guys to come and listen, to be motivated for 2017, but for more importantly for your life, so that you're doing this for the rest of your life. So it's not a one-time fix. It's not getting fit for 3 weeks. It's not getting fit for just a vacation. It's that you're getting fit for the rest of your life, and you're feeling good about yourself, so you don't have to feel bad about going shopping for clothes, or worried black all the time so nobody knows your true weight, or if you have fat rolls or not. I don't know, but I want you to, just know that there's something available for you, and that something that you can fit into your lifestyle. What we have is like a Netflix for fitness. There is something for everyone, and it's not just one program. It's so that you keep going, so that you finish a program and you get to the end, and then you start something else, and then you're going to get stronger and stronger, and you're going to see that you're going to turn it. You can be like me, where you couldn't even do a push-up in the beginning, and to doing like 1,000 push-ups. I did like 1,000,000 push-ups yesterday. Freaking insanity workouts are insane. So I'm putting the link in this video. Join the group, come and be motivated. I just want you to be motivated and be inspired to see that you can do this in your own life, and just be happy and healthy. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.